Brian Bealer's rounding them up. It's going to be August 5th. For sale, 1970 through 1973 Pontiac Trans Am and Firebird. So this search comes from a subscriber, and like this subscriber, if there's a classic car you're looking for out there, drop in the comments below and I'll round them up for you. This car right here might look a little familiar because it was on a mystery search before, but it's still for sale, and that's my pick of the day. I always put that up as the thumbnail, as my pick of the day. It'll be the last car we talk about. And on to the search. It's going to be lowest to highest, Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. Again, none of these cars belong to me. For first-time viewers, these are all cars that are currently listed for sale. So this first one, if you want to find it, you'd punch in 1971 Pontiac Firebird, $2,500, listed 5 weeks ago, Idaho. And this might be a very damn good deal. For $2,500 for one of these cars with the 400 transmission in it, I'm telling you, I'm digging this deal. So it's been on here for 5 weeks. It still has not sold. There's no title. And he's got a mixture of rims, but you got to dig those right there. Check those out. Got to dig the old snowflakes, right? I'm liking this one a lot. He's got a lot of photos. You got to dig that. Automatic cars listed, still available. He should have just left it at that. Bought it as a project to restore, no time to finish, lots of parts. Engine's a 400, trying to get back what he has in it. 2,500 firm, no title, no trades. That's how our first car lists out. I did say in that last search we'd never done these 70 to 73 Trans Ams, but I was wrong. We actually did do 68 to 70s before, but we've never done 70 to 73. On to another one. It's going to be a 73 Pontiac Firebird Coupe here, 2D for 2-door, $2,610. That's the asking price. Another great deal right here. This is going to be in El Paso, Texas. 6 weeks it's been on here. And it's got a title. At least it says clear title. Great classic vehicle for custom-made project. No engine, no transmission. 3 photos. That looks like a great deal for that car if there's a title. Texas, I'm going to bet the bottom's not all rotted out like Ohio car would be. On to another one. And that one we seen the other day on that video I just done of my buddies I restored 15 years ago. He got that car from his uncle, but it was from Georgia. That car only had one rust hole in the passenger side floor pan, like the size of a 50-cent piece, and that's it. That car is extremely beautiful. What a cool clone. Glad we went out there and got that dug out. And I'm sure that's what brought on this search right here, which is a cool search. And I can't believe we haven't looked up 72, 73s, 71s before in 3 years of doing this. $3,500, listed 6 days ago. North Carolina. This also looked like a great deal. For $3,500. I know my buddy paid $3 grand for his. Y'all seen how it looked in the video. I think he's got a little over 10 grand invested in that car. That was before the 4-speed switch over and the other engine and stuff he put in it. So he's probably maybe up to 15 in that car, which he's got to be real happy with by the time we see the end of this episode and what some of these cars bring. Holy cow. And his is a clone. It was a Formula 350 just like this car. It says got a 350 motor complete, needs passenger side floor or passenger side door and both rear quarter panels. Don't have time or the money. That's what it says. You can see it's all still together. You gotta love that. Air conditioning. AC pump's gone. Does have power brakes. Got some nice honeycomb wheels on it. Taillights are yanked. It does have the dash and stuff in it. Consoles in the back seat, along with some door skins that are all broke up pretty good. I would bet that the trunk lid's rusted through on the latch right here, and that's why it's popped up looking crazy right there. Again, all fixable. $3,500. Big deal's the title, and it looks like it's mostly there, so I'm digging it. Check it out, North Carolina. On to another one. It's gonna be a 73 Pontiac Trans Ams. I always got it listed. $4,900. 4 weeks ago, New York. I believe I've showed this car on a past episode of 5 grand and under. So I do always keep my eye out for these. Gotta dig the old rusty Kragers. I don't know about them being on this, but back bumper's junk. No back window, no front windshield. Back seats ripped out, rotted out floors. Buccaneer red with white standard. 1973 Trans Am engine. Isn't numbers matching? Not sure about the Turbo 400 trans pretty much needs everything, no title. So I probably said it last time we looked at it. With no title, I don't see it being worth much, especially 4,900. On to another one. And this is actually the color my buddy's was. But when he got it, it was stripped. It was just a shell. We put that whole car together. North Carolina, or Northern Michigan on this one. Pontiac Firebird. $5,000, one photo. 400 Pontiac Firebird. Project car for parts, or all original, engine and trans. Does say clean title, but says for parts. Does say Michigan. I'm betting the rear frame rails are chewed up pretty good in that car. All the glass is out of it. On to another one. It's going to be a 73 Firebird Coupe, two-door. It's going to be in Montana. So that's one area we don't get a lot of cars. No engine trans in it. Looks like they're setting it up for a race car. Some nice slots on the back of it. It does have a Trans Am hood. I think that's something I didn't mention, is how I painted them stripes on my buddies, and I also cut his hood out. It was a Firebird hood we turned into a Trans Am hood. With the Trans Am hood we found that was rotted out, I just cut the center out and put it in his hood. On to another one. That looked like too much money for that. This is going to be in Orange County, 72 Pontiac Firebird, $59.95, 25 days ago. So it's been on here for a minute. It's like originally brown. He did update the ad 15 days ago. It's had a black front clip put on it. Dash is pulled out of it. Those look like it's got some nice floors in it. Got a lot of parts coming with it. Looks like a better deal than that last one. Again, this one's in California, and it does say title status is missing. So on to another one. That's too much without the paperwork. This is going to be a 73 Firebird Formula. That's how he's got it listed. Craigslist, $7,900, 19 days ago. Again, a rusty set of Krager's. Bumper's all jacked up. The body looks great. Engine looks fresh. Gotta love this double snorkel hood. It's almost the hood that my buddy did go with, but he didn't. He ended up going with the shaker that we put together. And all those quarter flares you see and front flares, they were different in these years. They're actually like a hard plastic. They're not that yellow rubbery shit. So cloning one of these is going to be costly, getting all those little pieces. You know, it's going to be out in Washington on that one. Not a bad looking car. 73 Firebird Formula 350 automatic. That's all it says. Clean title. On to another one. Be San Francisco Bay Area here. Going to be a 71 Pontiac Firebird. Again on Craigslist. Posted 9 days ago. He's not updated to add. I absolutely hate the wheels. I know they're Pontiac wheels, and I like keeping it Pontiac to Pontiac, but those just look horrible on there. Definitely the wrong style of Firebird rims on this car. I mean, that is killing the looks of this car. I'd rather see rusty Kragers. Does say clean, 8,000 or best offer. I have too many projects, clean title. But I have a non-operable, so I believe he had it posted on Facebook Marketplace, and it said he just hadn't drove it in a while. On to another one. This is going to be a 1972 Pontiac Firebird Formula Coupe. 10.5. So we're at 10.5 already. Didn't take long to get up high on these cars. Listed 3 days ago, Kansas. Almost looks just like the last one, right? But look how much better it looks with those Pontiac rallies on there. This car looks great. Another thing I noticed, it's got a black vinyl top. He showed you some areas of it peeling, and that's what's led to this upper quarter rot, which definitely can be repaired. I would rather see rust on the top side than the bottom any day. I truly hate the steering wheel. And it just looks so out of place in there. But that's me. It needs a headliner put in it. But this isn't a bad looking car. It's got the cool hood on it already. It's a Firebird, 72 Firebird Formula 400 matching numbers. Runs and drives. Good condition car. Mostly original. Have any questions? PM. Personal messaging. 10.5 or best offer. This is probably the best looking car we've looked at so far. Yeah, 10.5. Runs and drives great. You have to deal with that vinyl top. And it'd kind of be cool to put that vinyl top back on there. Can't say I recall seeing too many of these with vinyl tops on them. On to another one. It's going to be a 71 Pontiac Firebird for $16,900. So maybe just jumped $6,000, one picture. And I truly hate the wheels, but beyond the wheels, you know how I feel about people trying to sell cars like this. 16.9, man, you lost interest, we get it. But you got to go back out and hang the doors and quarters and fenders and hood. You got to put this car back together. Whether you finish it or not, you're not going to get 16.9. I don't see anybody giving 16.9 for this. North Carolina dealership 2 weeks ago. That's what it says it's at. It says he's ready for paint. All the parts and extras. So he hasn't put it back together because he hasn't got it painted. And basically he's just too lazy to take more than one picture. It's pretty disgusting. But I included it. Didn't find a whole lot of them. And you've seen the price went from 10 to 16. And now we're up to 18.5 for this. And this is just like my buddy's. This is exactly what his 70 looked like, other than it did not have a double snorkel hood on it. It just had a flat hood. But that is his car, original. That's how it should have looked. This thing looks great. It's got some dents in this fender. Seats are ripped up. You see 18.5 for this. It is all together with AC. Decided to put it up for sale. It's a Survivor barn find. He purchased it in 2019. They owned it since 71. It's a 400 with a 12 bolt. You got to dig all that. It's got the 7-inch rallies. Car runs and drives great. He's taking it on far trips, but it needs restored. Got some beautiful looking rims and tires. Again, they sell stencils at Summit that you can buy to make painting those a lot easier. So if you go sandblast a set, you can buy a set of stencils from Summit to stick right on here to do the two-tone. Makes it a hell of a lot easier than trying to take tape and tape them all off. Trust me, that's how I done my buddies, and it takes forever to mask them off with fine line. But they look beautiful, without a doubt. Nice white letter tires. I'm digging that one. Price seems pretty steep to me for a car that's still really not restored up with a paint job anyway. But on to another one. It's gonna be a 70 Pontiac Firebird here for $24,995. So we're already surpassed 20,000. And this thing is at a dealership. And there's no description, but I can tell you right now, they didn't make convertibles. So I don't know if this is a roadster, but they chopped out the grill. And they chopped off the roof. They Continental Tire packaged the trunk lid and put the gas spout coming out on the quarter panel. So what a hell of a customized car. I don't know about the rims, but they definitely match the interior. So it might just be the blue paint that would need to be changed, but I'm just not liking the color combo. You see it is a roadster. There's no top for this car. I kind of dig the steering wheel. It must be the place that did the customization to this right there. So I don't know. It doesn't give any details about it. You can see it's got phone number all over it. So if a chopped up roadster is what you're looking for, we found you a 70 Pontiac Firebird one for $24,995. On to another one. Being a dealership, but I'm sure you're probably going to get a title on that. That's kind of cool. But it's 1971 Pontiac Trans Am here for $25,000. 13 weeks ago, New Hampshire. I do like the honeycomb wheels. Just, I don't know, I think 74 and up look better with that style. I think this needs the older style honeycomb wheel. Again, my opinion. That seat's pretty much trashed. Interior's in there. It did look like it had a standard shift. Console in there, so you gotta kind of dig that. They got an engine wrapped up. Those manifolds look beautiful. You gotta love those. It's like everything else is pretty much ripped apart, looks rough. Didn't see a lot of goodies to go with it. It says this is a real 71 Trans Am 355 HO engine. Original M22 Rock Crusher 4-speed. Original positive rear and rear condition. Has all the documentation. You can divide delivery even a certain distance. Check him out. 13 weeks ago, it's a true Trans Am. 25,000. And needs complete restoration. On to another one. It's going to be a 70 Pontiac Firebird Formula Coupe, 2-door, $26,995, Arizona, 12 weeks ago. I hate the wheels. I don't know what kind of paint we got going on here. It looks like someone tried to paint it silver and it's silver blotched like crazy. So that was somebody's first attempt at painting silver. I get it. It's either had a quarter or a roof skin put on it, because I see a crazy seam line right here. I don't know. I don't see $26,995 there. I did see a 4-speed lane, and it's got an engine and stuff that's all ripped apart. There's some good heads or not. Bolt-on stubs, those rear mirror, 3 heads. I don't know. Does it say it's a Firebird 400 4-speed AC car? And the engine's in the process of being rebuilt. It's clean Arizona title, so you gotta love that. At least they've got a title. And there's a lot of goodies right there. So a lot of photos, you gotta dig that too. Bottom side's been painted up, engine compartment's done. A couple sets of wheels, it looked like. Looks like some beautiful work done right there too. So I don't know what the silver paint's about, but definitely gonna need a lot of work still for $26,995. On to another one. It's gonna be the same color blue as my buddies right here, but look at the stripe they put on this. It's gonna be a 72 Pontiac Firebird, 30,000 or one, 17 weeks ago, New Hampshire or New Mexico. It's New Mexico. Got some aftermarket gauges thrown in it with them hard-ass plastic race bucket seats. Got a cowl hood on it. I don't like it at all. For $30,000, there's just no way. This ain't me. So if it's something you're looking for, 72 Pontiac, the 454 Chevy motor in it, so it just keeps getting worse. On to another one. It's going to be a 71 Pontiac Trans Am for $30,000 here. I think I'd almost rather have this one than the last one. This is in Florida. Yeah. Don't look like a bad car. Look, I had blue interior. This might have been a white and blue one. I'm seeing 4-speed console, 2 sets of grills, 4-speed tranny motor. Yeah, I'd definitely rather have this one. This is a 71 455 HO Trans Am, not matching, date correct, 455. WC code engine. Numbers match, 4-speed, 12-volt posi. Have most of the parts. This is an awesome project, but damn, $30,000 for this. It's got some serious potential being something really sweet. Somebody like me could get a hold of it. Seen the bell housing laying up there in the passenger side floor pan. Cool car. On to another one. $30,000. It's gonna be 70 Pontiac Firebird Coupe here. 2D, $32,000. 2 weeks ago, Philadelphia, Ohio. So see now, if it doesn't matter if it's Trans Am or not. I mean, this is turnkey beautiful, and it's only $2,000 more. So I get it. Some people, it's all about the numbers, but if it don't matter about the numbers, I don't know. This car looks pretty sweet. Up for sale, pristine 1970 Firebird. Was professionally maintained since purchase in 04. Body's all original with no replacement parts. You gotta love that stuff. Been 100% garage kept, and it shows it. What a beautiful car. So I don't know how we could justify any Firebird from here on out for more than $32,000, because that's what he say, pristine. There you go. On to another one. And it's gonna be another blue one. 73 Pontiac Firebird Formula Coupe, 2-door, $36,400. Yep, that's $36,400 for this car. Posted 5 weeks ago in Georgia. So I don't know. After seeing them like this, kind of glad my buddy going with the Trans Am. He did go with the shaker hood. It just looks better. Not that these snorkel hoods aren't cool on a Firebird like this, but I don't think it'd look as cool on a car with the stripe with the Trans Am on it. You know. That attack on the hood. I don't see 36.4 there. It's beautiful, but we didn't see under the hood, did we? There you go. So it is clean under the hood. Clean enough for a far away shot. So it's got AC on it. 350 PHS documented. Very good condition, runs and drives. Headers. That's all you get for description. You know, it's $36,400. On to another one. Yeah, it's going to be in Portland. You see it, this is painted opposite of my buddy's. So it's got the blue stripe with the white paint. And I kind of like it like this. It's kind of the way I try to talk him into doing it. But then he did it blue, and I got to tell you, the blue does look great. 1970 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Clean title, manual trans. Real one of 1769 with the 4-speed Ram Air 3. That's what that Firebird he had. That convertible his dad bought. It had the Ram Air 3 heads and shit on that motor that was in that car. So they're thinking about rebuilding it. I do like the wheels. It's almost just like the set that he picked up to put on his, which were brand new in boxes there that he still hasn't gotten tires put on them yet. Beautiful interior. I love the color combo. These were some really sweet cars. I gotta tell you, I enjoy beating the shit out of my phone going off. I just have to call him back. We're almost done with this episode. I'll call that guy right back. But manual transmission, you gotta dig it. I enjoyed driving his the other day. You see this one don't have a console in it. And it's also got the gauges ripped out, just aftermarket gauges thrown through there. So I don't like that stuff. Glove box door's not even in there, but looked like a lot of the interior was laying on the shelf. Still need to put it in the car. So you see the price right. No, actually you don't see the price right. It was asking $36,900 or make offer. That's the price on that one. So for $36,900, I wouldn't even bother with that one. I'd go check out this one. 1972 Pontiac Trans Am, $36,900 listed a week ago in Indiana. And this thing is sweet. So it's got the new school wheels. It's got the bird sticker that I like. Black. How can you go wrong with black? Some of them wheels don't look great. So I'm sure he paid up for those. But they just look sweet on there. So it had the cloth interior. Yeah, I'm loving that one. That just looks great. Black and gold. Gotta love that. $36,900. So again, that's the one I would check out over the one we just looked at. You know, that white one was pretty cool. That one was in Portland and this one's in Indiana. So on to another one. I'd save me a couple grand, just differences in going picking one up from the other. This is a 1973 Pontiac Trans Am for $45,000. Been on here 39 weeks, Connecticut. I don't know. Can I say I hate every part about it? Because I hate the sunroof or moonroof. I really hate the stripe. And I hate the price even more. So it's hard to believe I could hate something more. But I do dig the back console they made right there. That's pretty cool. But it sure in the hell ain't worth $45,000. At least to me it's not. This is something you're looking for. With race seats in it. They did at least leave the steering wheel in there. I don't know. I don't like it at all. So it says rare opportunity to purchase a low mileage period custom America's most iconic cars. 73 Trans Am. Went through 2 transformations in the 70s by its original owner and the dealership purchased from. Was born a 400, delivered new. It's a suburban Pontiac in California. Was converted into a Trans Am. So it's not even a real Trans Am. There's a whole lot to read out about it. I don't care how much you read. I don't see it being worth $45,000. On to another one. This one's going to be $48,500. 73 Pontiac Trans Am. Clean title. One owner. Resto mod. 383 stroker Chevy engine in this. Does have some cool wheels. Don't look bad, but man, how are you going to put a Chevy motor in your car? Especially one like this. And this, try to get $48,500 onto another one. I was done looking at that one. If you're interested, I told you where it was at. Go check it out. 1970 Pontiac Firebird here, $55,000. 4 weeks ago, Fort Worth, Texas. Gotta love red. And again, that's my favorite decal of the bird, so that looks sweet. I love the old honeycomb wheels. And they had some crazy new shit in here too. So let's see what this is. It's a 6.0 engine. So I don't know. Some kind of new school LS. So it looks like. Check it out. It's what you're interested in. $55,000. On to another one. I can't show this one to my buddy because at first I almost thought he was selling his shit. You see it. It's on eBay. Man, it don't get much more identical to his car, right? So, yep, that's exactly how we built his car. And if he catches wind that it brings this kind of money, he might go sell his. But in all seriousness, this is a real one. So, the money's definitely a lot more. And this thing's pristine. So, you want to talk about pristine car. I tell you, it was fun driving that thing. Unless I've already said that before, which I probably did, because it was a blast driving that. There was some of it we didn't record that car will shit and get, man. It needs bigger tires on the back. That's a definite. Or at least something more sticky. But again, this is on eBay. It's easy to find. He's wanting $69,500 for this car. So it's pretty cool to think I just drove one over the weekend. Looked just like this. Yep. On to another one. I had to include one off eBay. Don't usually do that. But on to another one. This is going to be the last one. We tap out at $71,500. It's going to be a 73 Pontiac Trans Am Brewster Green. And it was listed 20 weeks ago in California. I do love the color combo. I love that they got the right wheels on it. What a beautiful looking car. 71,000. Absolutely. If this is what you're looking for, get on it. Go grab it. I would just go buy one from the beginning of the episode under 10 grand and spend another 10 grand and know I built it the way I wanted it. And know what I own when I buy it. You know, give me 71,000. You still don't know what you're getting. You don't know what's underneath that paint. That's my opinion. I just think it's cooler building your own hot rod. But if you got that kind of money, you're up there in the age, kind of like we're getting to be, and just want to go splurge it and spend it before you go. That's a cool one to go buy. On to another one. I knew you have seen this one before. It's going to be my pick of the day. So it was the banner shot, the thumbnail that started the video off. It's going to be in San Diego. Posted 17 days ago, and we can see he updated his Craigslist ad 3 days ago. This is the one I go check out. Again, it's $3 grand. Updated 3 days ago. So, no motor, no transmission, but it's got a clean title, and it was a manual shift. It does show some rust, right? I believe I've mentioned this all before, but the roll cage had to come out. Hood had to just throw it away, get a Trans Am hood or a double snorkel hood for it. I dig the keystones. I dig that the floors are solid. I dig that there's a clean title. San Diego, California, it got the pick of the day for the Trans Ams, Firebirds, 70 to 73. And again, I've showed this car before and said it was a great deal then on a mystery search. So the next search that we're going to do tonight, which will be the third premiere tonight, is going to be a mystery search. But it's going to be strictly Pontiacs, 60s and 70s, mystery search for Pontiacs, like $5 grand and under. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to tune in to the very next search as soon as this ends. And like always, if you give a big thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, drop in the comments, and making a model you're looking for. And if you'd like to support me in any other way farther than that, it's real easy to do. You go into my YouTube homepage here, you can see I got an eBay link to my eBay. You click on that, it'll come over and show you Just Mopar. That's me. Been on here since like 2020, or through 2022. So 2022, 22 years. Yep, been eBaying for 22 years, been thrifting, selling. But you see the first thing we got up on here for sale is going to be a Rounding Them Up Brian BEALER coffee mug. But if you spend over $50, be sure to let me know the size t-shirt you wear, or if you make any purchase off of any of the things I got on here, be sure you mention you watch Rounding Them Up, and we'll include something special in there for you. And if it's over $50, tell me what size t-shirt you wear. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate all the new subscribers, all the big thumbs ups. Got a cool mystery search next, and peace out.